Listen, this is your year, this is your time. No more sitting down, no more staying quiet, no more shrinking when life pushes you down. It's time to stand up. Every rep you push, every drop of sweat that falls, every moment you feel like quitting. That's where the new you is born. You don't grow when it's easy, you grow when it's hard. You grow when you push past the pain, when you silence the voice in your head telling you to stop. Stand up against your excuses. Stand up against your weakness. Stand up against every doubt, every hater, every reason the world gives you to quit. This is the year you become undeniable, not by words, not by talk, but by work, by discipline, by showing up when others sleep, by grinding when others rest. You don't need permission, you don't need approval, you don't need anyone to validate you. All you need is the fire inside of you, and the will to keep moving forward no matter how heavy the weight, no matter how steep the climb. This is your fight, your battle, your life, and if you don't stand up now, when will you? So rise, push, grind, bleed, sweat, fight, and stand the hell up, because greatness doesn't wait, and neither should you. Every single day, the majority of people let excuses run their lives. They wake up tired, hit snooze, skip the gym, and tell themselves they'll do it tomorrow. But you know the truth: tomorrow doesn't exist. Tomorrow is nothing but a lie we tell ourselves to feel comfortable staying weak today. If you want to transform your body, if you want to build strength, if you want to become someone who commands respect when they walk in a room, you must stand up against your excuses. Because excuses are the invisible chains that keep you locked in mediocrity. They sound convincing, they sound logical, but they're lies. Every excuse you've ever made has stolen growth from you, stolen strength from you, stolen opportunities from you. Stand up against the voice that says, "It's too early, I'm tired, I'll start Monday." That voice is your enemy. That voice wants you to stay the same, and if you listen to it, you will remain average. But you weren't born to be average. You weren't born to stay small. You were born to fight, to grow, to break barriers, and that starts with killing every excuse that enters your mind. When you feel tired, that's exactly when you train. When it's raining, when it's cold, when you don't feel like it, that's when it matters the most. Because every time you say no to an excuse, you say why yes to discipline. You say why yes to growth. You say why yes to becoming the person you've always dreamed of being. Look around you. The strongest, the fittest, the most successful people you admire, they're not stronger because they were born lucky. They're stronger because they refused excuses. While the world slept, they worked. While others complained, they pushed. While others looked for shortcuts, they built themselves brick by brick. You need to stop lying to yourself. Stop telling yourself you don't have time. Stop telling yourself you'll start when life gets easier. Life is never going to get easier, you just have to get stronger. And strength is built every single day you show up when you don't feel like it. Excuses are nothing but comfort in disguise. They whisper to you, stay in bed, relax, you deserve it. But comfort is the enemy. Comfort is the reason people never see results. Comfort is the reason dreams die. You cannot serve comfort and greatness at the same time. You must choose, and if you want greatness, then you must reject comfort every single day. Stand up against your excuses like your life depends on it, because it does. Your future self is counting on you. 10 years from now, you'll either look back with pride or with regret. And that decision is being made right now, in this moment, when you choose to stand up or to stay down. The weights don't care about your excuses. The treadmill doesn't care about your excuses. Life doesn't care about your excuses. Only results matter. Only effort matters. Only work matters. And that work begins when you silence every excuse in your head and do what needs to be done. So the next time your mind starts looking for a reason to quit, fight back, stand tall. Remember why you started. Remember the fire inside you, and tell yourself, excuses will not own me. Comfort will not own me. Weakness will not own me. I stand up. I show up. I put in the work, no matter what. Motivation is temporary. Motivation is like a spark. It feels powerful in the moment, but it fades. That's why most people quit after a week, a month, or a few workouts. They wait to feel motivated, but discipline doesn't care about feelings. Discipline is what makes you show up when you don't want to. Discipline is the difference between people who dream and people who achieve. If you truly want to transform your body and your life, you need to stand up for discipline like it's your lifeline. Because it is. Without discipline, your goals are nothing but wishes, but with discipline, your goals turn into results. Discipline is waking up when the alarm goes off, even if you slept 4 hours. Discipline is dragging yourself to the gym, even if your body screams to stay home. Discipline is choosing clean fuel for your body instead of junk that tastes good for 5 minutes, but sets you back for weeks. Discipline is choosing the pain of progress over the comfort of excuses. Understand this. Discipline is a muscle, and like any muscle, the more you train it, the stronger it gets. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, every time you stick to the plan, every time you do what you said you'd do, you're building that muscle, and soon you won't even have to think about it. It will be who you are. The gym is a perfect mirror of discipline. The weights will not move themselves. Nobody can lift them for you. Nobody can sweat for you. Nobody can grow for you. That is your job. And every rep you do builds not only your body, but your character. Every rep is proof that you are disciplined enough to show up, to push through, and to earn your progress. Discipline is also about consistency. Anybody can work hard for a day. Anybody can work hard for a week. But champions, they work hard for years. They repeat the same grind day after day after day. They don't ask if they feel like it. They don't negotiate with laziness. They show up. Period. There will be days when you don't see results. Days when the scale doesn't move. Days when your muscles ache and your energy is gone. That's when most people quit. But that's when the disciplined keep going, because they understand the truth. Results don't come overnight. Results come from compounding effort, from stacking day on top of day, rep on top of rep, until one day you look in the mirror and don't even recognize yourself because you've become someone new. If you want success, stop waiting for motivation and start building discipline. Motivation is a spark. Discipline is the fire that never goes out. Motivation gets you started. Discipline keeps you going when the motivation is long gone. Ask yourself, how badly do you want it? Because the answer is not in your words, it's in your discipline. If you truly want it, you will make the sacrifices. You will show up no matter what. You will do what needs to be done. If you don't, then it was never a priority. Stand up for discipline because the world is full of people who gave up. Don't join them. Be the one who kept going. Be the one who refused to break. Be the one who chose discipline over excuses, discipline over comfort, discipline over laziness. Every great transformation, every strong body, every unstoppable champion was built on the foundation of discipline. And if you want to join them, it starts today, not tomorrow, not next week, today, right now. So stand up, tighten your grip, stay consistent, live disciplined, and watch as the world bends to the strength of your commitment. Pain, that's the word most people run from. That's the feeling that makes the weak quit. Pain makes them fold, makes them retreat, makes them look for shortcuts, but not you. If you want strength, if you want growth, if you want to transform your body and your mind, you must stand up to pain and make it your ally. Understand this, pain is not your enemy, pain is your teacher. Pain is the proof that you are alive, that you are pushing, that you are doing something your body isn't used to. Without pain, there is no growth. Without pain, there are no results. Pain is the signal that you are moving forward. When you're in the gym, the burn you feel in your muscles isn't weakness, it's growth. It's your body breaking down old limits so it can build something stronger. That ache in your chest after a heavy set of bench press, That fire in your legs after squats, that's not pain to fear, that's pain to embrace. That's the sound of progress. Too many people tap out the moment pain shows up. They do 8 reps, feel the burn and rack the weight. They never push past their comfort zone. They never discover what they're really capable of. But champions keep going when the pain hits. Champions fight for those last 2 reps when everything inside them is screaming to stop. Champions push because they know that those last few reps, the ones done in pain, are the ones that change everything. The truth is, life will bring you pain whether you want it or not. You can't escape it. Pain will come in the form of struggle, failure, heartbreak, and setbacks. But if you can learn to endure pain in the gym, if you can learn to embrace the grind, then you'll be ready for life's pain too. And you'll be unbreakable. Stand up to pain by reframing it. Don't see it as suffering. See it as progress. Don't see it as punishment. See it as preparation. Every drop of sweat, every sore muscle, every day you walk out of the gym exhausted, that's not pain, that's transformation. That's the price of greatness, and it's worth every ounce. Ask yourself, would you rather suffer the pain of discipline or the pain of regret? Discipline might hurt now, but regret will hurt forever. Regret is knowing you could have done more but didn't. Regret is looking back at the body you could have built, the life you could have lived, and realizing you quit when it got hard. Don't let regret own you. Embrace discipline, embrace the grind, embrace the pain that makes you grow. Stand up to pain not just in the gym, but in your mind. Push through the negative thoughts, push through the self-doubt, push through the fear of failure. Every mental barrier you break will make you stronger, sharper, and more relentless. And here's the secret: the more pain you endure, the more power you build. Pain turns into strength. Pain turns into muscle. Pain turns into resilience. The people who embrace pain the most are the ones who achieve the most, because they don't see pain as a stop sign. They see it as the path. So the next time your lungs burn, your arms shake, your legs feel like they are about to collapse, don't stop. Push harder. Smile at the pain. Welcome it. Because that pain means you're becoming someone new. That pain means you're leveling up. That pain means you're earning the results that most people will never see. Stand up to pain, because pain is the birthplace of power. Stand up against doubt. Doubt is the silent killer of dreams. It's that whisper in your head that says, you can't do this, you're not strong enough, you're wasting your time. And most people listen. They let doubt chain them down before they've even had a chance to fight. But if you want to rise, if you want to build a body and a mindset that no one can break, you must stand up against doubt and crush it. Doubt doesn't come from reality, it comes from fear. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of being seen trying and not succeeding. But understand this: everyone who's ever achieved greatness felt doubt. Everyone who built muscle, strength, or success started with uncertainty. The difference is, they didn't let it stop them. They acted in spite of it. When you walk into the gym and see people stronger, bigger, or faster than you, doubt tries to creep in. It tells you that you'll never get there, but you need to shut that voice down. You're not competing with them. You're competing with yourself. The only battle that matters is the one against who you were yesterday. Stand up against doubt by remembering why you started. Remember the fire that pushed you through the doors of the gym in the first place. Doubt loves comfort. Doubt feeds off hesitation. The moment you hesitate, the moment you second, guess yourself, doubt grows stronger. That's why you need to attack every set, every rep, every workout with confidence. Even if you don't feel it, act like you do. Walk into the gym with your head high, your shoulders back, and your focus locked in. Doubt can't survive in the presence of action. The truth is, you will fail sometimes, you will miss lifts, you will struggle with form, you will have bad days where nothing feels right, but failure doesn't mean you're not capable. Failure is just feedback. Failure is the process. The people who let doubt own them quit when they fail. The people who stand up against doubt use failure as fuel. they learn, they adjust, and they come back stronger. Doubt also comes from others. People will question why you're working so hard. They'll laugh at your goals. They'll call you obsessed. They'll try to drag you back down to their level because your discipline exposes their weakness. But you cannot let their doubt infect your mind. Their words don't define you. Your work does. Stand up against doubt by proving it wrong. Not with talk, not with explanations, but with results. Let your transformation silence every hater, every critic, every voice that said you couldn't. Because results are undeniable, discipline is undeniable, work is undeniable, you need to build unshakable confidence, and that comes from keeping promises to yourself. Every time you tell yourself you'll train and you actually do it, you build confidence. Every time you say you'll hit a rep and you grind until it's done, you build confidence. Doubt dies when confidence grows, and confidence grows when you take consistent action. So when doubt whispers you can't, you respond with action. When doubt says you're not enough, you respond with effort. When doubt tells you to quit, you stand up, dig deeper, and push harder. Understand this: doubt is natural, but it is not permanent. It only has power if you feed it. The more you take action, the less room it has to breathe, and one day you'll look back and realize that the same things you once doubted yourself about are now your strengths. Stand up against doubt, because doubt wants to steal your destiny. Don't let it. Fight for your belief, fight for your vision, fight for the stronger, more powerful version of you that's waiting to be unleashed. You are stronger than your doubt. Prove it every single day. Stand up with relentless work ethic. There's one truth that separates the good from the great, the average from the unstoppable. Work ethic, not talent, not genetics, not luck. It's the grind. It's the relentless pursuit of progress when nobody is watching. If you want to build a body that commands respect, if you want to shape a life of power and discipline, then you must stand up with relentless work ethic. The reality is simple. The world doesn't hand out greatness. You can't buy it. You can't wish for it. You can't talk your way into it. Greatness only respects one currency: sweat. Greatness only listens to one language: work. And the ones who are willing to work the hardest, the ones who show up day after day, no matter what, those are the ones who rise above. Most people think working hard for a short burst will get them results. They train for a few weeks, maybe a few months, and when the progress slows down, they quit. But champions understand that relentless work ethic means grinding year after year. It means putting in reps when your body is tired, showing up when your mind wants to rest, and giving your best effort even when nobody is watching. Relentless work ethic is not about intensity for a moment. It's about consistency for a lifetime. It's about stacking one disciplined day on top of another until your results are undeniable. Every workout you complete is a brick. Every meal you fuel your body with is a brick. Every night of proper rest is a brick, and with relentless work ethic, you keep stacking until you've built an unshakable foundation. Stand up with relentless work ethic, because the truth is, somebody out there is working while you're sleeping. Somebody out there is grinding while you're making excuses. Somebody out there is chasing the same dream you have, and the one who works harder is the one who will get it. If you want it, you can't just work hard sometimes. You need to work harder than everyone every single day. Relentless work ethic also means going beyond what's comfortable. It means staying after your workout to do the extra sets others skip. It means running the last mile when your legs are already dead. It means pushing past the point where most people give up, because that's where the growth is. That's where you separate yourself. And let's be clear, relentless work ethic doesn't mean perfection. You will have setbacks. You will fail. You will fall short at times. But relentless workers don't stay down. They get back up, refocus, and keep grinding. They don't let one mistake turn into a habit. They don't let one bad day erase weeks of progress. They get up and go again, harder than before. The beauty of relentless work ethic is that it compounds. At first, it's tough. At first, It feels like you're giving everything and getting nothing, but over time, your work adds up. The results start to show, your strength increases, your body transforms, your confidence grows, and soon people start asking you how you did it. The answer will always be the same: I worked when others rested. I showed up when others quit. I refused to stop. So ask yourself, are you working like someone who truly wants it? Or are you just talking about it? Because talk is cheap, but work is priceless. Stand up with relentless work ethic, because nothing worthwhile has ever been achieved without it. When you walk into the gym, bring an energy that can't be ignored. Attack every set, attack every rep, attack every moment like it's the one that will define you, because the truth is, it just might. Let your relentless work ethic be the thing that separates you from the rest. Let it be the reason why you achieve what others only dream about. Let it be your weapon, your armor, your fuel. Stand up. Work harder, work longer, work smarter, and never stop, because relentless work ethic will take you further than talent ever could. At the end of the day, it's simple. Comfort will keep you average, excuses will keep you weak, and half-hearted effort will keep you stuck. But discipline, relentless work, standing up when life knocks you down, that's what builds champions. That's what forges a body and a mindset that can't be broken. Nobody is coming to save you. Nobody is going to lift those weights for you. Nobody is going to put in the miles, eat clean, or grind through the pain except you. It's your fight. It's your journey. And it's your responsibility to rise above every excuse and attack every day like your future depends on it, because it does. So stand up, lock in, push harder than yesterday, build the body, build the mind, build the life you were meant to live, and remember this: the work you put in will always speak louder than your words.